When I was young, about 10 years old, my parents were taking me up the west coast of America, and we ended up at a place called Fort Captivated, which is where Lewis and Clark overwintered when they went to the Pacific. And when I was there, they had people doing demonstrations of starting fires using just flints and tinders, and I was always sort of captivated by that. And they sold tinder boxes, which I think were $10 or something, which was a huge amount of money for me at the time. Any money I had at the time was from sort of selling newspapers at a dime a piece of paper that I sold or something, and my entire wealth in the world was like $25. So I eventually decided that I wasn't going to buy one of these things, and we got no further than about 10 miles down the road, and I was struck with remorse that I'd made the wrong decision. But of course by then it was too late to actually go back. Now, 2 years ago I was actually also going down the west coast, and I fell on Fort Captivated basically by chance. I'd forgotten all about this, but when I got there, of course, I recognised the tinder boxes instantly as this was the place that I was at when I was a kid. And so didn't even ask what they cost, and bought the entire fire starter kit, which is tinderbox, towel linen, and a char cloth, which set me back about $60, which gives you some idea of what a outlay this would have been for me as a 10-year-old kid. But anyway, so now I'm going to try and start a fire with nothing but tinder and flint. Okay, so to start your fire you will need a tinderbox, which is largely waterproof, in which you have your flint, your striker, and usually you would actually keep all the stuff that you want to keep dry in the tinderbox as well. Now what you then do is you strike some sparks into this stuff, which is called char cloth, which is very good at capturing sparks. You then put the char cloth, which has sort of caught fire, into the towel linen and blow on it until it all catches fire. And then you put that in the fire pit, which I'm going to assemble over there, and blow on it until hopefully it catches fire. Okay, here goes. Okay, that was a failure, but mostly because I choked on the smoke. Okay, I've actually done this successfully once already now, on about the 6th attempt, but there's a bit of a learning curve involved, and I think I've now figured more or less out what you've got to do. The towel in there actually burns really hot, so you've got to basically fill it up with enough little sticks that when this gets going, this is what really starts the fire, not this. So first of all you get your sparks into your char cloth, then you put the char cloth into there, get this going, and that produces enough heat to get this going, and then that's basically it. So I'm now starting again, and we'll see how we do this time. This is the remnant of the fire I started successfully earlier. Okay, let's see if we can catch a spark. Hey! Ah! I'm done, you bastard. And that is the fulfillment of something that I've wanted to do for about 20 years. Ever since I passed through Fort Catsop and didn't buy me one of these for about half of my entire acquired wealth. So there you have it. Fire from Tinder and Flint.